Welcome Capricorn and cross watchers. So do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So take what does, leave what doesn't, switch roles around. Okay, but if you find that it's not resonating with you, do check out the other signs in your chart. And if you're not familiar with those, there is a link down below. Alright. Also do keep in mind that tarot readings can be timeless, okay? So with that said, I also do apologize that it's taking me so long. I've just been dealing with one thing after another, but I'm finally back. So anyways, so I already went ahead and pulled from the wellness cards, okay? The Island Love Oracle. So we have Girl with the Snake, which represents the empath, narcissist, I don't even know that word. I don't even think I've ever seen that word. Being charmed or used in able boundaries. So I guess you could say, the girl with the snake, it's somebody who is surrounded by negative energy, okay? Whether it's coming from somebody who's a narcissist or somebody is using black magic, that sort of thing, curses and etc. Okay? And then we have hands of cards. Take a chance. Risk, being strategic. Options, not showing hand, gambling. So hands of cards, it's just kind of like, how do I want to say that? It's like the sense of kind of going with the flow, kind of like any, like when you're playing cards, whatever's being dealt, you play based on what's there, for some people I feel like maybe somebody's kind of guarded, okay. For other of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who's very, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist or somebody who is out to get you, they're being smart about it, so be careful, okay. And then we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. So, not so good energy here, okay? And we're going to dive in and see what is going on and how this is connected, okay? And I'm kind of doing it different setting. So, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, and spirit guides, what romantic insight do you have for Capricorn? Wow. Why have I been having such a hard time with shuffling lately? I don't know. I guess I can't say lately because it's been a while. Okay, feels good. And I'm also going to be using the Lenormand Fairy Tale cards. Okay, feels good. Alright, so I guess I'll put these over here. Somehow, someway, you gotta like it when the bed. Okay. So, at the center of things. So the Emperor in the Coffin. So it's, for me, I get the sense like it's kind of like somebody is feeling dead inside. They don't have the energy or the power or the motivation for something, okay? For others of you, like I said, you do have the girl with the snake and the addiction. It also can play in hand with the hands of the cards, especially if you're dealing with somebody who is a narcissist, I feel like it just, could be belittling you, making you feel powerless, making you feel worthless, making you feel dead inside, okay? For some of you guys, I just get the sense that you're more dealing with an outside force, meaning, if you're like out of jealousy, could be, trying to curse you or send their negative energy your way, and it's just like dealing with obstacles. So it's more than one thing here. Take whichever one resonates with you, okay? Okay. Yeah, so crossing this, so either things are stagnant or not progressing at all, okay, or not going anywhere, and it's here with the cloud. This could be confusion, sadness, very gloomy. So, like I was saying, there definitely is gloomy energy here. Ooh, I like this. But even though you're dealing with this and have this going on, what you need to be focusing on is your success and going towards that. As you can see, this shift is going towards the Six of Wands, okay? And that's all about your success, all about your acknowledgments, or not acknowledgments, accomplishments. You know what I mean? And that's where you should be putting your focus, okay? Put your energy towards that. Now, for those of you guys who are in an unhealthy relationship, okay, definitely should seek help, okay, whether it's professional help or help of family or friend. Toxic relationships are just, no bueno. All right. Yeah, so in the past, you had this very, I don't know if independence is really the word I'm looking for, but, kind of, you didn't have any self-restrictions or anything like that. And some of you guys even had this protective energy, whether you had a child and you're very protective of them, or you're watching over somebody or something, but you weren't, like I said, you weren't bound. You weren't bound in the past. And you had that, a certain strength to you, a certain protectiveness. For some of you guys, it could also be that you had somebody protective over you, okay? And I will say this, I might not apply to all of you guys. When you first start dating somebody, sometimes we're so engulfed in our own feelings, we don't see what's in front of us, but our friends and family do, and they try to warn us, they try to protect us and prevent us, and we end up pushing them away and end up in a non-healthy situation, and then we're embarrassed and ashamed, too ashamed or embarrassed to ask for help. Now, if that is you, you don't need to be ashamed, you don't need to feel embarrassed. We've all, I guess I can't say we've all been there, but you're not alone. And like I'm saying, if you're somebody who needs help, I suggest that you get the help that you need, okay? So for your strength in this situation, okay, so I get the sense some of you guys are trying to get away from whatever it is you're trying to get away from, okay? Escape's not really the word, but I feel like some of you guys might have something that you're working towards, because it does say focus on your success up here. That's where your focused energy should be, and that is also a strength for you, okay? And just when you go down that path, there are obstacles, okay? It's not always easy. But even if you face those obstacles, you are on the right path. You know what I mean? Some of you guys might just need to be oh yeah, because like the hand in the cards, that could be you being strategic, but you also need to be patient. You know what I mean? or not, yeah, patient and strategic, okay? Oh my goodness. So for some of you guys, so do keep in mind this, even though this is your future card, the current path you're on, you can change this at any time, okay? So since the death card is here in reverse, okay, this tells me that you're fighting against the divine. For me, the major arcanas is it shows how the divine is working in your life, okay? But depending on its position in upright and reverse, you know, it's like you're not allowing things to change or allowing things to end, or you're holding back. So, and for some of you guys, this may lead to a pregnancy or a child coming, okay? And when you have a child in such a not so good situation, you know, you feel bound. So like I said, in the past, you know, you weren't bound, but here in your future, it's like that's what you're going towards, because you're, it's not necessarily that you don't want things to end, because I do see that you want better, you want things to end, you want healthier, etc. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, so for some of you guys, it could be fear holding you back, or, you know, you, like I said, some of you guys may be feeling embarrassed, or what was that word I used? Ashamed. You know what I mean? And it's so hard to overcome those, you know. For some of you guys, maybe practice some affirmations, okay? Now, for how you should approach things. Okay. So, like I'm saying, the desire, that want that you have, that goal that you have to go towards something healthier, go towards your success, go towards get out of this situation, okay? That is right. And some of you guys, like I said, you know, I think you need to be harder on yourself, but not guilt trip yourself, you know what I mean? Really push yourself to do what you need to do, okay? You know, take the first step, and then the next step, and then the next step as you come to them. And I just feel like for some of you guys, this is a lot more difficult than it will be for others, because I really get the sense that some of you guys might be in a abusive relationship, whether it's emotional, verbal, or physical, you know what I mean? And I just feel like, you know, if you need help, get help, okay? Yeah, so this person is no good for you, okay? This is what you need to know. This person is very it brings you nothing but pain and heartache. Brings you, well, maybe you can't say nothing, but especially if you're dealing with somebody who is manipulative, a narcissist, it's like when they show you a good side of them, that's when they're manipulating you. That's how they get you to second guess things. And for some reason, we tend to buy into it. I've been in relationships like these before in the past, so I completely understand. And it, like I'm saying, you know, it's not your fault. It's never your fault. You know, nobody has the right to treat you this way, and you shouldn't be ashamed, and you shouldn't be embarrassed. If, like I said, if you need help, seek help, okay? Now, if this is something that you can easily walk away from, then you should, because this is an unhealthy relationship. This person's very dark energy, okay? And they bring a lot of heartache and pain. I guess, how do I want to even word this? Like I said, it is a very painful situation, and regardless of what you do, it is scary. It's scary to stay, it's scary to take the step. You know, it's just like, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's like if you don't, you know what I mean? But it's just like there's so much fear all around. And I just think you need to get out of that mindset, okay? But for your overall outcome, like I was saying, just really, especially those of you who really need it, seek help, okay? Whether it's from a friend, family member, professional, everybody's situation is different. If you're needing help, get help, okay? Don't be scared to reach out, okay? And I know that's very difficult. That's very difficult. Everybody's situation is different, okay? So I wish you guys the best of luck, and yeah, and I am still doing personal readings, so if you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below, okay? So we can dig into yours specifically. Also, your first reading is free, so if you're interested, there's that, okay? Otherwise, bye guys, and I will see you next time, okay? And oh yeah, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. I'd greatly appreciate it, okay? And do check out the description, alright? Bye guys, take care, and I will see you next time.